You take me home and give me wings to fly. We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Storybook Crochet. Today I am going to show you how to crochet a child-sized bucket hat. It is perfect for kids ages 4 to 10. This hat is great for everyday wear, whether you're heading to school, the park, or just soaking up some sunshine. If you're looking for other sizes, I've already got tutorials for baby, toddler, and adult bucket hats, and I'll have those all linked in the description down below. You can also check out my applique tutorials to customize your hat and make it totally unique. So let's go ahead and grab our hook and yarn and let's get started. For materials today, I am using a worsted weight for yarn, and then you're going to want a 5mm crochet hook, and then you'll want a yarn needle and some scissors so we can weave in those ends. Alright, so we are going to start our hat with the very crown, so the very center of the top of our hat. So we're going to make a magic ring, but if you're not comfortable making a magic ring, you can always chain 4, and then you're going to slip stitch to the very first chain that you make. So to make a magic ring, you're going to take the end of the yarn and drape it over 3 fingers, and then you're going to wrap around, making an X, crossing over the top. Use your thumb to hold that together. Take your hook, go underneath the bottom piece, and then you're going to grab the top length of yarn and pull up a loop. Hold that on to the hook with your thumb and remove the ring from your fingers, and then you're going to chain 1. And that will secure your ring for you. So to start round number 1, we're going to make 1 extra chain. So you're going to start with a chain of 2. This chain of 2 does not count as a stitch for any of these rounds. So next we are going to make 12 double crochets inside of our ring. So you're going to yarn over, insert your hook going under both lengths of yarn, pull up your loop. You're going to have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's our first double crochet, and we're going to just repeat that all the way around until we have a total of 12 double crochets made. Once you have your 12 double crochets complete, you're going to take that tail and you're going to pull on that, and that's going to close that opening for us, and you'll want to pull pretty tight to get that closed all the way. So to finish off round number 1, we're going to slip stitch to the very first double crochet that we made. So go ahead and insert your hook into that first stitch there, pull your loop through, and then you're going to pull that loop through the loop on your hook. And that is our slip stitch to finish off round number 1. So to begin round number 2, we are going to chain 2, and again, that does not count as a stitch for this round or any of the rounds to come. So for round 2, we are going to do double crochet increases, which means we're going to put 2 double crochets in every single stitch around. Our first 2 stitches will be worked in the same stitch that we slip stitched into, or the same stitch as our chain. So you're going to yarn over and then insert your hook into that same stitch there and make your first double crochet. And then you're going to make your second double crochet in the exact same stitch. And then you're just going to repeat that around. So 2 double crochets in every single stitch around. And this is going to give you a total of 24 double crochets for round number 2. Alright, and then we're going to again slip stitch to the very first stitch to finish off round number 2. And so you will do that at the end of every single round for this hat. Alright, to start round 3, we're going to make our chain of 2. And in this time, we're going to start with 1 double crochet in the same stitch as our chain. So we're not going to increase in this stitch, just put 1 double crochet. And then in the second stitch, we're going to make our increase. So you'll put 2 double crochets in that next stitch. And this is the pattern we're going to repeat around. So in the next stitch, we're going to do 1 double crochet. And in the next, we're going to increase. So go ahead and work that pattern around, 1 double crochet and increase all the way around for a total of 36 double crochets. Moving on to round number 4, we'll start with our chain of 2. And this time we're going to make 2 double crochets and then our increase in the 3rd stitch. So in our same stitch as our chain, we're going to make 1 double crochet. In the next stitch, we'll make 1 double crochet. And then in the 3rd stitch, we will make our increase. So we'll put 2 double crochets in that 1 stitch. And then just like we did in the last round, you're going to repeat that around. So 2 double crochets. And then an increase in that 3rd stitch. And this is going to leave you with 48 double crochets for round number 4. Moving on to round number 5, this time we're going to do 3 double crochets and then increase. So make 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. And then you're going to increase in that 4th stitch. So you'll now just repeat that around. So 3 double crochets and then an increase for a total of 60 double crochets. All right, to start round number 6, this is going to be our last round for the very top part of the hat. We are just going to chain 1 this time because we're going to be using single crochets for this round. So we are going to start by making 4 single crochets. So go into that same stitch as your chain and make your first one, and then make 3 more single crochets. After our 4 single crochets, we'll make our increase. So we are using single crochets for this round to get the right circumference measurement that we need for the top of our hat. All right, so just repeat that around. So 4 single crochets and increase around for a total of 72 single crochets. We are now finished with the top part of our hat, and it should measure approximately 6 inches all the way across. So now we are ready to move on to making the height for our hat, or the sides. So we're going to start with a chain of 2, and we're going to start building up those sides. So we are going to go back to using double crochets, and this time we're going to do those in the back loop only. So normally when you make a stitch, you're going to go under both loops of each stitch. For the back loop only, you're going to go between those 2 loops and just go under that top one, or the back loop. And you're going to work every single stitch in that back loop only. So our very first stitch, we're just going to put 1 double crochet in each stitch around. There are no increases for this part of the hat. So you're going to go ahead and make your first increase in that back loop only in the same stitch as your chain. And then you're just going to repeat that around. So in that back loop only, make a double crochet. So for this round, which will be round number 7, you will again have a total of 72 double crochets. Just making sure that every single stitch around is in that back loop only. So you can see the front loops left unworked for that round. It just makes a nice little edge to the very top part of our hat. So now we're going to move on for rounds 8 through 13. You're just going to put 1 double crochet in each stitch around, and you'll go under both loops like normal for these rounds. So again, that's rounds 8 through 13. So at this point, you can just pause the video, work through round 13, and then when we meet back, we will start on the brim of our hat. All right, so we are now finished with the height of our hat, and we can move on to the brim. So we're going to start by making a chain of 2, and then each of these stitches for this round only will be worked in that front loop only. So you'll just go under that front loop, leaving the back loop left unworked. So we're going to start out by making 2 double crochets. So 1 in each of the first 2 stitches, just going under that front loop. and then we're going to make an increase in the third stitch. So put your 2 double crochets in that third stitch. And you're just going to repeat that pattern around. So you're just going to make 2 double crochets and then an increase, all in that front loop only. And this will give you a total of 96 double crochets. Moving on to round 15, we're going to start again with a chain of 2, and then this time we're going to make 3 double crochets going under both loops as normal. So make your 3 double crochets, and then you're going to increase in the 4th stitch. So same pattern as before, just this time we're doing 3 double crochets instead. So go ahead and repeat that around until you have a total of 120 double crochets for round number 15. And now for our very last round, which is round 16, we're just going to single crochet around. So we're just going to chain 1 this time. And then you're just going to put 1 single crochet in every single stitch around. So again, for this round, you will have a total of 120 single crochets. All right, now that we have come to the end, we're going to go ahead and join, but this time we're going to use a seamless join. So go ahead and pull a small loop out here. And then you just don't need to cut a long tail here, as we're just going to weave it in. Once you have your yarn cut, you're going to take the tail there and pull it out of the top of that last stitch. And then you'll grab your yarn needle. And then we're going to go into the first single crochet that we made from this last round. Go ahead and insert your needle, pull that through, and then we're going to go back to the very last stitch that we made, but this time we're going to go under the back loop only with our needle and then pull that through. And this just makes it look like there's another stitch there instead of a knot from tying it off. Once you have that done, you're going to go ahead and just go through the inside part here and weave it in a few times. I just like to go back and forth a few times to make sure it's good and secure. Once you have that done, you can also weave in your center tail here at the very beginning. And there you have it. Your child-sized bucket hat is all finished and ready to wear. If you liked this tutorial, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any future patterns and projects. Be sure to check the description for the other sizes, baby, toddler, and adult, so you can make a matching set for the whole family. And don't forget those applique videos if you want to add a special fun little touch. Let me know in the comments who you made your hat for. I'd love to see your creations, so you can also tag me on Instagram. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Won't you take me home?